Exactly.
Yeah.
So this one doesn't have the best cameras. It's essentially the same cameras as the last generation. It's triple cameras, but it is not as good as the flagship. It's not as thin or light. So you put this up against like the Honor or the Samsung Z Fold 7, for example, and it becomes kind of an obvious chunker. Like this is a chunk of a folding phone. So that's kind of a bummer for it. The battery life turned out to be really good while I used it, so I loved that. It has adaptive battery on by default, but I was getting like 6 hours of screen on time. Using it closed a lot, but still pretty good. But yeah, that's not the fastest charging thing in the world, not the best hardware in the world. So I just, it's just because I like the Pixel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when they briefed us on it, they showed us how it had Pixel Snap and how you could have it on the wireless charger while it was open.
Yeah.
And it just sort of sagged a little bit.
I was worried about that.
Yeah.
I put it on my dash to drive with it closed, and it's heavy, but it stayed. Yeah. And it was fine. But yeah, if you try to put it on a Pixel Snap open, it will sag.
Which is a bummer because I feel like when you're driving, being able to have the map huge on your dash would be really nice, but
yeah,
not quite there. Yeah.
Maybe if every car company just did Android Auto and CarPlay and stopped whining about it.
Yeah.
We'd never have to do that.
Yeah.
RJ.
It's what the users want, not the companies.
Did you see Joanna's interview with RJ? And when she asked that question,
I did.
She was like, "Do you still hate CarPlay?" And he like went on this whole thing about why,
about
like
Rivian, by the way.
Oh yeah, Rivian, RJ, and he goes on about why CarPlay feels like CarPlay and Rivian feels like Rivian. And Joanna the whole time is just like, "You're just lining me up for this." And then he finishes his explanation. She goes, "So CarPlay Ultra you're gonna do, right?" And he was like, "No."
Yeah, it was. I listened to it. It was literally she asked about CarPlay, and one by one he started going down a list of all the reasons why CarPlay is bad, and every single one of those reasons was an exact perfect setup for CarPlay Ultra. He was like, well, there's switching back and forth between CarPlay and your car software is kind of annoying. And then CarPlay, even when you're navigating somewhere, like doesn't know your status of your car and like how much battery you have left. And he just goes down the bullet point list one by one. And I'm like, she's definitely going to ask about CarPlay Ultra.
Wait, what is CarPlay Ultra again?
CarPlay
As
Ultra.
compared to CarPlay?
CarPlay Ultra integrates with the software and all the things that the car knows about itself. So it knows how your state of charge is if it's electric, or your gas tank amount left if it's a gas car. It knows all the other little details.
It can
your
control
radio
different
stations.
things in your car too.
Yeah, so you never have to leave CarPlay. You stay in CarPlay the whole time. And that is also not coming to Rivian's, obviously.
Yeah, well, at least they have good software.
I'm trying to think if there's any other thing in the tech world where every customer seems to want it, but no company actually wants to do it. You know what I mean? Like CarPlay, everyone, if you ask Rivian customers, hey, would you like CarPlay to be added? No one would go, no, of course not. They would all say yes, but the company absolutely will not do it.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything.
Who was it that put out that stat that was like
That was Apple.
88% of customers will not buy a car unless it has CarPlay? And it was like, I do not think that is true. Cannot be. The amount of Teslas sold proves that is not true.
Yeah, and Rivian's. Rivian is the most common premium SUV, gas or electric, in California.
Really?
That was also in the same interview. Yeah, it's literally the biggest market share premium SUV in the entire state of California.
Oh my
Wait, more than F-150?
SUV.
Oh, okay.
R1S.
California.
Yeah. That's Texas you're thinking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're selling them without CarPlay, and that'll keep happening.
Well, the Pixel Buds 2A.
Yeah. No segue, just
No.
Well, because we were already
That
in
was
this
already-
conversation. That was the
the sidetrack.
Yeah.
Pixel Buds 2A launched also today. They're $129, which is a little bit more than I thought they would be, considering they're like the cheap, affordable model. But they did add ANC this year, which is really nice. I've been using them for a couple of days. They're sweat and water resistant. They've got Gemini. They've got the ANC is pretty good, and the bass response is pretty good. I was using these for a couple of days, and like, yes, they're clearly not quite as premium materials as the Pro. They have more plastic sort of in the body of the device, and I don't think they have wireless charging on the case. So there's that. But honestly, they sound pretty fantastic, and they integrate really well with Pixel devices. And
is that the only downsides to the A series? Like no wireless charging, slightly less premium materials. Is battery life still good? Like
battery life is still pretty good. Yeah, the major downside to me would be lack of wireless charging.
That's fine.
That kind of seems about it, which is kind of crazy.
I just got the Buds Pro 2,
Yeah.
and I'm very upset. I should have just waited for these because these seem like a way better deal.
I mean, the materials on the Buds Pro 2 are better as well.
Meh, that's fine.
Yeah.
As long as they fit in your ears.
They're like $229, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
Pro.
crazy.
Oh,
mean,
you
they-
also cannot swipe to control volume on these, which kind of sucks.
So you got to use your phone.
How's the live translation?
Perfect.
Also, the battery life is up to 20 hours, whereas the Buds Pro is up to 30.
And
But
the
that's
Buds
with
Pro
the case.
probably sound better. Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Sound
I don't
okay,
know.
I guess.
They're earbuds.
Yeah, weirdly, these say they have Talk to Gemini Live, whereas the Buds Pro have Talk to Gemini Live in noisy spaces coming soon.
I'm just imagining on the 2A, Gemini's like, it's a little too loud in here for us to talk right now.
Some microphone.
Can you go
Can
outside?
we go somewhere else?
I can't hear you, bro.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
I like to sit in the table by the wall, so it's easier for me to hear people.
Yeah, but these come in these purple color, iris, and also hazel. When they asked me what color I want, I thought iris would be blue.
Wait, what? Yeah.
They are purple. I don't know how purple means iris, but
Wait,
also
is the flower not?
No, doesn't
Yeah.
there's the famous
No,
lady
that-
that has the purple eyes?
I thought your iris was just the color of your eye.
Is there a flower called an
Oh,
iris
Yeah,
too?
the iris is purple.
Iris is a flower.
but some of the irises are blue.
Oh.
Let's
Did I
see.
ever tell you guys about the time I got traumatic iritis?
Wait, what is iritis?
Iritis is inflammation of your iris. And it was traumatic just means it's because I got hit in the eye with a frisbee really hard.
Ow!
I thought this was going to be a pun about how you're always right about everything.
I should have.
Iritis.
Dang.
I'm righted.
Missed opportunity.
Wait, so what did you have to do?
I went to the hospital and they put drops in my eyes and it really calmed it down.
And they charge you $3,000.
Yeah, something like that. I got there myself. I didn't take an ambulance or anything, but
Yeah, that'd have been $13,000.
yes, exactly. Cool.
I also like the way you pronounce ambulance.
Well, speaking of purple,
Oh, I like that.
I can't tell if this is a thing, to be honest.
I don't think it's a thing.
I don't-
we
we
saw-
we
Are
can
we
make
spreading
it a thing.
misinformation?
we can delete this at any point from the podcast if it turns out to not be a thing. How about that?
Well, I want to open this up as a conversation of, do we think this is a thing or not?
Fair. Okay. The lens is
We're just
this a
asking
thing?
questions.
Is this a thing or is this not a thing? The thing that could be a thing or not a thing is a slightly color changed iPhone 17 Pro Max. It seemed to go from orange to a weird off rose gold color. There isn't really any other information about this other than,
It is.
I mean, we know what the phone's made of and we know how long they could have possibly had the phone. Literally, it's been a couple weeks since
Yeah.
the phone came out. And that's it.